want me to tell a story, man? I get into the groove. All right.
Okay, we're here with Homos with Attitudes.
Wake up.
Wake up, you bums. Tell everybody who you are. State your name and...
What's up? I'm Terrence. I play drums. Here.
I'm Gary. I play guitar.
Oh. I'm Pedro, and I sing, and I do other stuff.
I'm Rob, and I play bass.
Get the microphone back.
Hey, that's my phone.
Ah!
It's the Homo hotline.
The Homo hotline. The Homo hotline is on the air.
For you, Rob.
Hotline. Hello? Who is there? Hello? Hello? Hi.
Who is it?
It's my girlfriend.
Oh, we can't have that!
You're on our interview now.
Say hello.
We're in the middle of an interview. Say hi.
Put it in the runner.
Okay. Hello? Hold on here.
Do.
Give me that.
Hey, this kind of crap happens all the time, and it's something that we're all getting used to. And I guess the secret is out. The controversy is bound to happen now that there is in fact only one actual homosexual in Homos with Attitude.
Y'all gotta guess who it is.
But y'all gotta guess who it is, and we're not allowed to, But that's all I go here.
Why don't we talk about how did the Homos start out?
It started from Pedro. Pedro started. Yeah, I was, let's see, I was...
Okay, no stuttering. Didn't get on this topic.
As usual, I was complaining about fag music, the kind of stuff that gays listen to in general. And John Terry, who is one of the founding members of came up with the name Homos with Attitude. He's in a band called Spoke Poker now out in San Francisco. Spoken Poker and Spoke Poker. And he just complaining about, gay music in general. And he goes, ha ha. Homos with Attitude, HWA, and like a couple of days later he calls me up and says, Pedro, you want to do it? You want to start a band? So from 1990 until 1992, every show HWA has played a totally different lineup. Musicians, people in the bouncing balls, wanted to be homos for at least one show. It's sort of like a continuing tradition that anyone can be a homo if you want to, if you're like with us for like with us. So,
She's laughing.
Why don't we talk to... get her on...
I assure you that
Huh? Get her on the line. Get her on the line.
How did I get her on the mic?
it's impossible to get on them.
It's on the mic, and when she said hello, it came on.
It came on, really? Hold on. I'm gonna put the mic on, and I'm not gonna be able to hear what you're saying, but just answer the questions. Okay? Here, hold on. Hello? I'm still here. But I'm gonna put the mic on, okay?
Just say something about homos with attitudes.
Say something about homos with attitudes. Okay?
You gotta put the microphone up to the receiver.
I know. I don't. Daryl's telling me to tell you this. He's
Say
saying.
what is the more memorable things about homos with attitudes?
Okay, say what the
be
most
careful how
one
you
of the
shake the
most
mic.
memorable things. What?
Carefully shake the mic because it goes off.
Okay, just say what do you think is the most memorable thing about homos with attitude?
Maybe this is killing your time.
Okay. Okay, ready? Go.
The most memorable thing I can remember about homosexuals with attitudes is when they went on the radio and told everybody that listens to RSU that they were hermaphrodites.
Interesting. She was talking about RSU.
You finished?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Pedro, I want you to go back to what you were saying before.
Okay, so you just
And be careful, because that mic keeps shorting out on me.
Okay.
If not, you call me.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
What was I saying before?
How did the band get together?
How did the band get together? Well, JT came up with the name from my finally, and but you get that. Don't want to get the. Your girlfriend's jealous enough already. You don't want to cause any more problems. Anyway, JT came up with the name after my complaining, as usual, about gay music in general, gay culture in general. And so our first show was in the basement of the Bouncing Souls house at a party.
It was good.
And who were the members back then? Oh, man. It was Pete Steinkoff was in the band, me and a couple of other people. So basically, it's like a bunch of different people in different New Brunswick bands have been members of Homos with Attitude at one time, and they long to be homos again, at least once in a while. So, which is
could be a homo.
everyone can be a homo if you if you put your mind to it. And other people in other bands, people in Sticks and Stones were in the band. At least one Bouncing Soul was a homo for a day. Jello Biafra was a homo. So it's you just sit in and have a time of sorts.
Pig face.
Sort of like pig face.
I like that.
Background of everybody in the audience. What in the band? Like where are your where do you come from? What standpoint
All
do you
right.
come from? All right.
Music-wise,
Yeah, what bands have you been in? What other projects have you done?
I've been in one other basement band which had about 20 different members, and the only two that went.
Don't shake.
The only two that stayed in the band were me and Terrence. And that was Created Equal. That was a long time ago. We played like one party at a frat house and another party somewhere else, and we pretty much sucked.
Wait. The one thing that's strange is that people still come up to me and Rob and say, "You guys were good, man. We're doing Created Equal." And we're like,
Suck.
I know. We went through what? Four basses, 3 guitars, 2 singers. I mean,
2 singers.
the only person that was always in the band was the drummer, and
me.
Yeah, and you. But I mean, there was only one drummer. That was me. I mean, you played bass and sung.
Yeah.
And other music, like I used to jam with a lot of metal, a lot of heavy metal. Like I want to thank Jesse's mother on tape because she bought my drum set for me. So
That's so sweet.
yeah, I had a special place in my heart.
Gary, you were
Hi,
newer, right?
I am the newest improved member.
The new and improved member.
Throw me my jug.
Explain yourself. Where do you come from? What have you done? Where is your history?
Really nothing. I've just been
Working.
working.
Brian, get your hat
So
off
how
my
did you
head.
start on the
Get my hat off
You
your
ever
head.
been in a band prior to?
I have been just very unorganized party jam bands.
My
Just
basement.
Rob's basement.
That was
Just that kind of thing. Nothing serious ever.
Jamming at the James
Well,
and Dixie
Pedro is the man with the extensive resume. So why don't you run down the many things that you have done band-wise and socially-wise?
He played with SSD, and then he played with...
You are the active.
I've the activist of the band. I've auditioned for like I've auditioned for like various garage bands and stuff like that, but never really got involved with anything about Rob. Put that away. Well, no, actually, go ahead, whip it out. What the fuck? But I've never involved in any band. The reason I've never really been involved with other bands is because I just had a problem dealing with other human beings, because they're sheep. Most of them are sheep, and I just had a problem dealing with other people, other personalities, and other. I've been involved in organizations. I've raised money. I've booked shows and stuff like that to raise money for other groups. I do a lot of volunteer. I'm a sub DJ on WRSU. I do stuff for the Gay Spirit radio show. They would try to like squeeze in some like punk rock in between the Erasure, Bronski Pete, and Depeche Mode.
Don't crack on that.
And I'm not cracking. I'm not cracking on them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that. There's more to music than there's a lot more variety available, and I think that's part of the thing. Part of the problem with the scenes in general is that people tend to live in musical ghettos.
Yes.
And part of the music that we do, it sort of like touches on a lot of different styles and things like that. So that's part of. And as far as politics or whatever in the shows, like every show is a little different. I don't like repeating myself. I like saying anything or doing anything on stage, and so except for lyrics, the songs are try and write new songs. Try and write new songs as usual. Sorry.
Yeah, there's people that you usually have a particular fondness, and I mean that sarcastically too, because of their attitudes towards homosexuals, particularly the one of the
Oh, yes, let me speak.
Oh boy,
5 seconds.
Here we go.
Limbaugh.
If you ever have the chance to hurt this man,
Don't be.
this man is Rush Limbaugh.
No, there's no need.
He is worse than who is the worst? He is worse than that lady whose son is gay and she just found out. I hate him more. Yeah, that's her name. I don't know her name, but I know who she is. I hate him more. If you ever find,
Get your hand out of the way.
send.
Who was he? Harrison
He's-
Forcing prostate cancer.
Yeah.
guy.
Find him. Drag him out. He should be dragged on the street and shot. No, actually, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to say that because no one should die.
Come around.
No one should ever die, but he should be like, give him a mohawk. That would work.
Ann Stewart should die.
Be careful.
Who's Ann Stewart?
Did die.
He's a loser.
Did he?
Screwdriver, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Killed himself. I
Yeah.
did before.
No, you're thinking. Are you sure you're not thinking about the guy from Doc Martin? Nope. Is he true?
I don't know.
This happened 2 years ago.
Did you hear Bush fell off the...
The guy from Doc Martin.
Oh well.
He hung himself because of the girlfriend. Down point.
And Richard hung himself. Richard hung himself.
Brian hooked me. I mean, you told me that. It was Brian.
Brian's like, no, I didn't.